Hi there, it's Lindsey here, coming at you from my office today, but we are heading over to the little house to work on the little house kitchen. We're gonna get that cleaned up, dusted, get all the junk out of there, get stuff boxed up. But I wanted to say a quick thank you to Funcid for sponsoring this video. They sent us a remote control kids car, and it is so cool. I'm gonna show it to you a little bit later in the video, and I can't wait to do that. And Kolton got his Christmas present early. Well, let's get on over to the house and get some work done. See, there's even trash here. I did get Jay to burn all the boxes that were around this thing. So there were a lot more boxes here, so we got that taken care of. I probably need to put some things on Marketplace to sell, clean those up and sell them. Like that heat press, I just don't use it very much. I don't make shirts so much anymore, so maybe that just needs to go, you know. But yeah, not a whole lot left on the shelves, but there's a lot of random stuff everywhere. And this is all storage stuff, so I'll probably end up just kind of stacking this nicely over in the living room area. I've got a lot of like kitchen utensils and things. I know those do really well at Restore, so a lot of those are probably gonna go random, but apparently I dried out some ginger. This room's disgusting. There's still like, ew, chips. Okay, we're gonna throw all that away. But yeah, there's still things here. Some of them, yeah, yep, I just left it. This is me. This is my reality. Since this is all so overwhelming, I decided to do exactly what I did in the living room, which is start over by the door and kind of work my way around the room. That's a ladybug that I found on that wine glass, and I didn't want to mess it up. I think it was like hibernating. I found a couple in the kitchen as I was going through. But I'm just starting with the trash bag, throwing anything away that I see that I know needs to be thrown away, and then I can start kind of categorizing things and putting them where they need to be. I cleared off this little section of the countertop, and I decided to start stacking things that are still good and just kind of cleaning them off as I go. And then I'll decide later what's going to be donated or what's going to be stored or what I need to take over to the house that I might have room for. These little tedious pieces of paper and stuff are the worst, so I just kind of tried to quickly go through them. Those are my least favorite thing to go through. I didn't even make an attempt at going through all these pins and stuff and seeing what worked, and I'm not getting that detailed. You know, I'm just kind of setting things aside that might still be good, and we'll deal with it later. I did get this upper shelf cleaned off, and I decided to go ahead and put all of my materials that I need for the goats, all of my medicines and stuff for them. Now I have a shelf and a space that all that stuff goes. Lately it's been really difficult to get over here when Kolton is not napping. So when Funcid reached out to me and wanted to do a collaboration with this little ride-on car, I knew it was the right move. There was only a little bit of assembly required, and it came with everything you need to assemble. We just like to use the big tools around here because we have them. But this thing is packed with features. The lights are probably one of my favorite things. It even has the LEDs on the KC lights. It's got some music pre-programmed. It's also Bluetooth compatible. There's 2 different speeds. It's got a seat belt, and it's 2-seater. Kolton loves all the 4-wheelers and all the things. He always wants to ride on the 4-wheeler. I've been wary about getting him one because we do have rough terrain out here. Even our driveway is gravel, and sometimes it's hard for these things to drive on those. But this little 24 volts ride-on has absolutely no trouble. Look at this big rock it went over. I really think that's a combination of the 2x200 watt motor and the 24 volt battery, but also these big, really nice wear-proof tires that it comes with. Kolton's never driven these before, so it took him a little bit to kind of figure it out, but I think that's what's good about this thing having a remote control. It's basically one big RC car, is that if they do get stuck, you can get them out of a tight spot.
Look at it, he's 2 and he can drive that good.
This car has some really subtle high-end designs like soft start and soft brake technology, and it also has electric power steering. This ride-on features a spring suspension system and seat belts and even lockable doors, so it'll keep your little one nice and safe. If this seems like something you need for your baby or a baby in your life, just head to my link in the description box. It'll take you straight to walmart.com, where there's still time to order before Christmas. And last time I looked, they had several different colors available. Just in case you want to get your loved one an amazing Christmas gift that they would absolutely love. Kolton tested this one out and it's definitely a winner. But that's enough of playing with toys, and we have to get back to work. Okay, the sink's a little icky. When we first moved over here, it was winter time, of course, so we actually had the water turned off over here just in case we had any freezing temperatures. We didn't want it to sit over here and the pipes burst or anything, which we probably need to turn the water off again very soon. When I get done cleaning over here, we're probably going to end up turning the water off for the winter time. Just because we don't want a pipe to burst or something weird to happen and it be leaking and then us not catch it and just do further damage over here. But that's why the sink was so... Oh, another ladybug. Did you see me? I scraped it off the back of the sink. It was just hanging there. I just kind of put it up in the windowsill so maybe it would get a little warmth because it's pretty cold over here today. But anyway, I got the sink cleaned up as best I could. I didn't have any soap. Later I find some more soap under the sink, so we're going to redo all that and see if we can get it a little bit cleaner. But now I'm just going through all the old kids medicine and I'm just tossing everything because everything's expired. So I'm just throwing all that out because I have what I need over at the other house. But I never throw away these little measurers. Well, you know, they measure out the little milliliters and stuff like that. I use those, I reuse them because you never know when you're going to need that for like a goat medicine or even like vinegar and stuff for the goats. If they do get sick, there's different things that we can give them, and sometimes I just need to measure it out like in smaller doses. So I always keep those around for things like that. This pot had a thick layer of dust, but it was kind of satisfying to wipe it all off. That's just been sitting up there for over a year. Audrey came in, so she helped me get everything off the top shelf. I like it when my little helpers help me so I don't have to get up on these countertops because I don't love it. But I just wiped down those counters real quick, and then we're going to try to clean out this mess of a drawer. This is our junk drawer. It was over here. I don't even know if we really need any of this stuff. I feel like if we haven't been through it a year, do we really need it? But I didn't throw it away because I want Jay to go through it too, because some of this stuff's like electronic, which you know is Jay's area, definitely not mine. I did end up keeping some fly paper over here, a random cell phone that I found, and some pins and a lighter, because I thought those might be some handy things over here. If it is like a farm storage area, that might be some handy stuff to have. And also some rags. I definitely use these with the goats if any of them get sick. So those I'm going to keep over here. The only other option was really donating them, but I might need them. You know, everybody needs a good rag or two. You never know what you need to clean up. I guess everything I'm sweeping up was probably here before we moved. It's just junk that's kind of fallen behind the refrigerator. I'm also sweeping off the walls because they had some dirt and some cobwebs back there, but I'm just going to completely clean the floor over here. I'm even going to sort of pseudo mop it so we can get that refrigerator back over here when Jay comes and helps me move it, because I'm definitely not doing it by myself. Well, I found something I can use as a dustpan, and with my little handy helper, that made quick work of that dust pile. I kept some of my cleaning supplies from under the sink because I'm still cleaning, and I don't know what I'm going to run into in the bathroom. So I kept like some bleach down there. I even kept carpet cleaner, though I'm not sure why, because these are both outdoor carpets that are in here and they're completely destroyed. So I may need to just throw that stuff away. But I also donated a couple of things that were still nice. And yeah, I didn't run into a whole lot down here, just a couple of cleaning products that I wanted to keep. And then I just shut the doors back because I'm just not ready to do anything else. I did find some soap down there, so I just took a quick scrub of this sink. I have to say that I do miss my one basin sink. I miss it every day. I loved that big one basin sink, even though that's not what Jay likes. I do like the sink that we currently have. It's just not quite the same. So there's still a little staining, especially toward the drain, just because it sat so long. It had a little bit of water in here and some weird stuff. So I do need to get like my baking soda paste after it, and I think that'll be a whole lot better. But it's better than it was, and that's how we're leaving stuff today. It's better than it was. Should I have cleaned up the floor first? Probably, because I kept tripping over that heat press like a million times. I somehow skipped out on the video of cleaning the actual floor, but I got it swept up as well. I threw away a lot of these spices just because they were either something I didn't use, they were empty, I had a lot of empty spice jars, or it's just I have a bigger version at the other house is usually what most of them were, but I threw away a lot because I don't even know how long they stay good. I mean, probably forever, right? Do spices even go bad? I mean, they might cake, but they're not going to make you sick or anything. But anyway, I got those cleared out, and then I started on the little top drawer, and it had a ton of lids in it. So I was then matching lids to cups to see what I could get done. So I found a lot of things to donate, but I also found some things I had been looking for, like the salad spinner top and my organizer, and even some little cookie tray things. And so I found lots of things that will go in my kitchen right now. I don't have to wait because I do have all those drawers and cabinets to put things in now. I've run out of time today, so this is going to be a to be continued. Probably in the same video, because I'm not going to leave you hanging. We're going to get this cleaned up. But I want to show you our status so far. I have to go and dump trash and do all those good things, so I'm not going to be able to continue anymore today. So, I only got about an hour. This is an hour and a half worth of work. And it's not done. I didn't even get to the pantry yet. The one bag was already here, so I just filled up a bag of trash. All of these things have to be packed up. This I'm going to clean up and sell. These, I honestly don't know what to do with them. They are dirty. I could probably clean them up and donate them, but they got like little rust spots, some of them. What are your thoughts? I want to know what you think I should. I don't have time to like stop and clean them right this moment. That's why they're sitting up here. So what should I do? Should I just dump them all out and wash them? Should I just dump them all out and donate them? Should I throw them away? I mean, they're nice. They're glass and metal, but I've had them for 12 years maybe. Seriously, 12 years. I mean, they've done good, but I don't really want them anymore. I don't have space for them. They weren't really effective for my use before, so they're not gonna just automatically become effective. I have this here because I think I might find a cup. I saw some on the porch and I saw one in the back room, so I don't want to throw lids away until I see if there's a cup that matches. All of these things are things I need right now. I was telling y'all I need drinking glasses. And I have tons of these insulated cups over here. So I found the ones with lids, and this one Audrey just wanted to keep, and some of these lids fit that, so that's fine with me, and that one too. And Jay likes these huge Nukes plastic cups. I don't know why he's drinking out of plastic. That's just what he likes. But this is all stuff I need over at the other house right now. The floor situation, I've kind of swept a little bit. That needs to go in my to be washed pile. I swept the walls down and cleaned the floor under here so we can get the refrigerator back over here. I have not done anything with this. This is all donate. This is all donate right here. These, I'm not even going to go through these. I'm just going to stack them nicely because they were storage before and that's how they'll stay. But yeah, the pantry we haven't even gotten to yet. So we're moving right along. If I were going to stay, the next thing I would do is put together a box and get most of the stuff boxed up that needs to be boxed up. But since it's time to go, I'm going to pause here and I'll meet you back here in just a little bit. Okay, I made it back. It's a lot less overwhelming now because I see the piles that I've made and what everything needs to do. I did bring some paper to wrap up those delicate items that need to be packed away. But I think I'm going to continue on and like clean out the space and make the piles first. These things are getting hard to move around, so I think I'm just going to stack them up nicely against that wall there. I really need another box for the donate stuff because I've got two separate piles here. I may just go ahead and put another box together and then get some more boxes while I'm out. Those boxes are about $1 a piece at Walmart, so they're not terrible. Now that I got this all stacked up, these will of course go to donate. But then once I get back over here and move this refrigerator into place and move this into place, I'll stack those nicely here for storage for now. I know I need to deep clean the space, but I've been just kind of wiping things as I go, and once it's clear and we have like a good understanding of where stuff is, then I can come in and like clean the floors and do things. The floors are gonna have to be replaced in this house. There's been several spots that have had like a little soft spot or something like that, and yeah, we tried replacing, I don't know if you remember, it's been a while, 2 years I guess. A couple of years ago we replaced some of the underlayment in our bedroom, but we haven't gotten to anything else. And I think what we're just gonna do is cut it all out, put new underlayment, get, there's just a little bit of moisture under the house because we closed it in. We did put vents under there, but I feel like it probably needed moisture barrier. Even though we researched and it said a moisture barrier wasn't needed in our area, it gets super hot and humid here, and I'm thinking that with it being closed up, even with the vents, it still needed a moisture barrier. So we're gonna end up doing that as well. But yeah, like when? Because we are still working on finishing our house up. We have other plans that we want to do after that. So we're gonna try to get to it. I'm just not sure when that's gonna happen, because that's gonna be a big expense for something that's just storage. So we may just open up the bottom again so it doesn't get worse and dries out and all that. Through the winter, we're good. It solidifies, everything's good, but in the summer we get a soft spot. Anyway, all that to say, let's move on to the pantry. This has to be the area that's hardest to film though. It's seriously hard to film in here. So I started cleaning up my heat press, but then I decided, oh, well, I probably need to plug this in and make sure it works before I post it, you know, on Marketplace. Plugged it in, and sure enough, she doesn't work. And I really think that the fuse might be bad. So I don't know if I just like order a fuse and replace it, or if I sell it like it is, or if I just donate it at this point. I'm not really sure what to do. I just know I need it out of my way. So I may end up donating it. So I've got 3 bags of trash, probably another bag gonna come out of the pantry. I've got a box of things that need to be taken over to the house, 1 box of storage stuff that we'll take over there eventually. I've got this crate and these 2 crates full of things to donate, as well as a couple pans and a piece of butcher block. It's just a little piece, but somebody might need this for something, so I'm gonna go ahead and donate it, and maybe it'll find a good home. Maybe somebody will be able to use that for something. Well, I didn't get much done, but I'm overwhelmed and out of supplies. I got 1 thing boxed up for storage type stuff. I've got all this here on the counter that I need to take over to the other house. And I'm out of trash bags. So I'm waiting. Ollie said he was gonna bring me trash bags, but it's been like 30 minutes, so I should probably go get my own trash bags. Well, I didn't get quite as much done as I wanted to get done, but It was a good work day. It actually took me 2 nap cycles, I say. Sometimes Kolton naps for about 30 minutes. Sometimes he naps for like an hour and a half. So it really just depends. If he would really take a good hour and a half nap, I think that I could get that house done really quickly. But the important part is that the 2 main areas in the front are finished. So we just have the back areas now. I don't even know what's in there. I keep coming across things that I'm surprised to find. But anyway, once again, another big thank you to our sponsor of this video, which is Funcid. If you are interested in the little remote control drivable kids car, I'm going to link it down below, and you can follow that link and go purchase one for your baby. Or the baby in your life. But we don't want to thank you so much for watching. He's gonna share his turkey snack. I can't wait to chat with you in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.